Dear Yakuzas, through this video I'm gonna do a lot of storytelling and voiceover, so I hope my voice is soothing enough for your ears. Recently I've seen a lot of comments on my social media, making me think that people only see negative things about Japan through my content, especially on Instagram and TikTok. I gotta say TikTok is a special place. I was a little bit worried about it because I don't want to share negativity, and I surely don't want to make my viewers think that I'm having such a hard time in Japan and that I just want to leave. It's actually so far from that. I'm having rather an amazing time here. I have my ups and downs, and it will be the case in any country on earth. I simply show what I go through, and it's up to you to think if it's negative or positive. To me, it's just life. Do you see how clumsy I am in my apartment? That's annoying, but that's me on a daily basis. In this video, I wanted to bring you guys into my working world, basically in a 3-day business trip in southern Japan. But if you're new to this channel and this is your first time to see my face or to hear my voice, my name is Ila. On social platforms, I go by Crazy Ila. I'm from the Democratic Republic of Congo and I've been living in Japan for almost 5 years now. On this channel, I document my life in Japan in different ways. I do vlogs, I do street interview, indoor chat as well, and even more. So it's not all about my personal point of view, but also others. So if you like this type of content, I highly suggest that you join the family of the Yakuzas by subscribing to this channel, as I upload every Sunday bearing anything unexpected. Oh hi, this is editing me, or rather voice over me. This is my first time to try storytelling and I hope it's not gonna be weird for you guys, because it's kind of weird for me. But since I'm talkative, maybe it's gonna be okay. Okay, back to the video. I think my tone is a little bit sad, so let's level up. So basically I had the chance to record this trip and show you guys because number one, my boss is a very forward-thinking person, and number two, I was attached to the media and service operation team of the company. So basically everyone was recording, of course with the authorization of the clients and different people we were meeting, with the purpose of producing different type of output depending on the role in the company. So here we are showing you my trip from the moment I woke up in the morning, I did my suitcase and went to the airport to take the airplane. I feel like this part should be like a slow motion and make it a little bit emotional and stuff. Okay, there we go, slow mo. Ding, ding, ding. We went through Haneda airport and I was kind of lost to trying to find Terminal 1 because I'm always lost in Japan even when I have a map in front of me, okay? I felt a little bit hungry before taking off, and knowing that I will be surrounded by Japanese people for 3 days, meaning we will be going in probably Japanese restaurants, meaning as well that 80% of the food is going to be rice, and my tummy does not handle rice, meaning I cannot digest rice. It gives me constipation. Long story, you don't want to know. So yeah, I wanted to grab my last spaghetti before I go in doomsday. My colleagues arrived a little bit later than me. I really went early because, you know, I'm a foreigner and I don't want to give a bad impression. And because usually I'm late, okay? We sat for a while and then we went through security checking. I was praying that this time my martins won't be held, but all the time I travel with them boots, they take it off and check it. I'm not sure why. Maybe they think I can hide something in it. It's like a rule, I guess. But in my head, I was like, it's a local flight, so maybe I don't need to worry, okay? It's just gonna be okay. Wrong. I don't know, because they're big, maybe you might hide something in it. Hello guys. Getting into the plane, I discovered that I had the middle place. Nobody likes the middle place. So I'll be basically sitting in between two people with no, how to say, room to move. Then it was the safety measure stuff. You know, I never really understand them. I don't know if anyone has the time to think where the, what's that, the airbag is. Like, can you like do it in 1 second, or can you even move and do something else when the plane is crashing or anything? I don't know. I don't know. Let them do their job, Ella. I noticed during the flight that many passengers had their boarding pass attached to the front. Is it a thing? I gotta say, I hate flying. I literally have sweaty palms every time there's a little bit of a turbulence or when we're landing. And I'm telling you, I was so jealous when my colleagues were sleeping deeply and snoring while there were turbulences. I'm like, how do you guys do it? I want to learn. I want to know. There is no way I'm sleeping during turbulences because I'm thinking we are falling down. And look, I'm a scientist, meaning I basically understand the basics principle that makes a plane fly. But boy, I don't trust these things.
And maybe that's the African in me. We do not trust the colonizer.
Taking off is not a problem though, but every time I feel like I'm pulled down by the gravity, I'm telling you, I'm losing my shit. And that's because I'm thinking of two things. Number one, I can't fly like a bird. Number two, I can't swim like a fish. Or other humans who can swim and I feel like they are some sort of superior beings. This to say, if anything happens, I'm dead anyway. And I think I'm dead even before the plane has whatever impacts that it's supposed to have. Astaghfirullah.
And as a Christian, I'm not supposed to be afraid of death, but I would really like to stick around a little bit longer just to see what Elon Musk is gonna be doing next. Cause if we're gonna be able to live on Mars, I don't wanna miss that shit.
So we were supposed to land to Kobe and then drive to the accommodation from Kobe to Okayama. I didn't know what the weather would be like because dumbass, I didn't check. Okay, I just thought it's summer and it's gonna be a little bit hot. Boy, I was wrong. It was kind of too cold and I only brought some crop tops and my kimono. This is Little Panda, the lucky charm of our manager. He loves it. I had one fear during this business trip though. My fear was to not behave professional enough for Japanese people. Because after all, even if our company is like 80% IT and tech, meaning they pretty much chill, they are still Japanese, you feel me? So I was like, maybe there are some moves, maybe there are things that I will do here and there that they would not like, and they will be collecting red flags about me, and this will impact my work as well. So I think I wasn't as chill as I would want to. Zoom out, zoom out, zoom out. I don't know, I was playing with the map and I thought it would be funny to put it here. Between Kobe Airport and Okayama, I was admiring the nature in which Japanese people build their countryside. It's amazing how they're just surrounded by trees and all these mountains. It's supposed to be warm! I'm so upset because I didn't bring anything warm.
Oh, so you only brought
Only
this? This looks so gorgeous.
No, it's so light.
It's so pretty. It's apparently like a kimono.
Yeah.
Yes. Is it like upside down kimono?
It would take us about 2 hours and 30 minutes to reach the accommodation, so we were obliged, of course, to stop here and there for toilets or for food. And our first stop was this, what is this, shopping mall, whatever that is.
Oh yeah, please.
There's like a package?
That was a nice one. That was a nice Japanese thing.
I also have a...
I also have
It's something like lightweight. Oh my god, thank you.
Arigatou gozaimasu! We have free gift!
Yeah, we got food.
And it was my first time to come across this type of takoyaki, basically takoyaki with some soup.
Akashiyaki hajimete.
This type of takoyaki is special to the region, so I was happy to try it for the first time. There was also a saying about this fish that if you eat the head, you'll be smarter. If you eat the tail, you'll be always, I don't know, last in your life or something like that.
Good.
You're gonna be
You're
smarter.
smart.
Yeah, and then if you eat the tail, you will be able to learn faster.
Oh.
There is a saying, but I don't know.
What about the
in the middle?
fin? Yeah, like the middle.
Maybe you could say like you can get a better
Body.
Tummy?
better I don't know, condition of your stomach.
Oh.
I don't know.
Ah.
It's like, it's not literally, it's just.
Then I'm gonna go for the head. I need some more tama.
Okay.
Some more tama.
And then we realized that we spent too much time eating and the rest of the team was basically leaving. We run for our life. So right before we reached the accommodation, the manager decided that we should take some supply because where we're going, it's pretty much, you know, countryside and very traditional, and probably we won't find grocery shop or time. So the plan was for us to be cooking ourselves.
I will close them.
Because he has to get the house key from the owner.
And I'm telling you, fruits were so cheap. Of course, I had the opportunity to have something that is not rice, which is potatoes, basically. I don't have many options. Potatoes, spaghetti. So I grabbed some potatoes and run to the basket.
Yeah. That's better.
That's definitely better. This is not for 3 days. This is 1 week.
And because our company emphasizes on sustainability, we try to use cardboard and not plastic bags for our shopping, for our grocery. So we grabbed many cardboards and we packed with the help of everybody and took it to the accommodation.
I overestimated my muscle.
Okay, thank you.
We finally arrived to the accommodation at around 8 p.m. and I was discovering that it's a completely traditional Japanese old house. Not sure this sentence is correct, but you get it. It's basically my first time to be in a house this old and I kind of had mixed feelings. Number one, I did not expect that at all. Okay, I thought we will be living in typical Japanese hotel, but the manager booked a whole house. A whole house.
Hi. Yes. Yeah? Yep. We're all sleeping in here? This place is so pretty!
I also had mixed feelings because I cannot handle the futon. Look, I'm not trying to act like a difficult girl here, but my back hates the futon. Of course, I can't be telling my managers and all my colleagues about that because I'm already the foreigner who is not going to act quite Japanese and I don't want to be the difficult person as well. So yeah, I took it in. So when all of us were trying to install our stuff in our different rooms and all, I tried to make a room tour real quick for you guys because I knew we will not have time in the days to come. We will be leaving really early and coming back really late. And of course, by the time no one really occupied the room, so it was accessible to me. I'm telling you, it felt like the house had a soul. Through the walls, through the tatami, to the smell, to the scent. I don't know if I'm just too much of a spiritual person-ish, but I feel like this place has a soul, this place has a history, and I can feel it. Like I can imagine the lives of people here. I can imagine their dinners, their nights, their fights, them sharing stories, sleeping here and there, cooking, touching the walls. How to say, it felt like a museum to me. Anyways, in my past videos where I was talking about things you should be aware of while working in Japan, I told you guys that group work is very important. So when I saw all my colleagues trying to cook, trying to make dinner, I did my best to join even if I had no clue what they were cooking.
What are we cooking?
Salad.
The Japanese food, Japanese cuisine is so foreign to me, even if I've been here for a while now. I just don't know how they cook, what they cook. I pretty much buy ready food when I want to eat Japanese or I go to a restaurant. I found out that they were making some sort of soup. I was really skeptical about it. I was like, oh my god, a soup? What is in that soup? And guess what? The manager is the one who actually cooked it. It was basically water, threw some spaghetti in there, tomatoes, broccolis, onions, salt, and that was it. What? I was like, there is no way this is gonna taste like anything. And guess what? It was so delicious. Delicious! So while the food was being prepared, I went to take a shower.
After that, we had the delicious dinner and we were conversing about work, about other things. Of course, I expected questions about Congo because for some reasons, people think we live in the jungle and some Tarzan type of shit. I didn't feel insulted or anything like that. I was so happy to answer to each of their questions, but they were so disappointed and I was also kind of disappointed when they discovered that I'm just another arrogant girl from the capital and I have never been in the eastern part of my country where the beautiful jungle and endemic animals live. But I had to make them dream, you know.
And we were ready to sleep. Taking a rest, getting ready to meet clients on the next day that I will show you guys in the next video. I really hope you enjoyed this one because in the next video I'm going to be showing you guys real interaction with Japanese businessman, how I behave and how I was supposed to behave, you know, different type of things. So I hope you enjoyed watching this video and me doing voiceover. If you did, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Follow me on my Instagram, my TikTok and all my social media, and I'll say mite kurete arigatou gozaimasu. See you in the next video.